Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of The Fight Guys. I am Fernando Pimentel of BehindTheGloves.com once again, and returning crew is...
Frederick Hawthorne. I actually have a better spot. I'm closer to the...
Oh, you're closer to it now. You're not at the end. All right.
And Dominic Medina of RingTV.com and IFL over in the UK.
And
Steven Cordeño of KOR The Sports on YouTube.
As you can see, we are here at the Forum now, not only Great Western Forum, but the legendary Forum where the Lakers used to play, the Kings, so many teams, so many concerts, so many big fights have come here, and we're going to get a new one this time. We're going to get Bernard Hopkins, the legendary 51-year-old, fighting against a relative unknown, but came into the picture of the boxing world due to knocking out Fonfora, Joe Smith Jr. Let's talk about the fight, guys. We're here again at the Forum. We'll be here December 17th when the fight happens. So what are you guys' thoughts on this fight?
I'm actually excited that we got it, not Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Like, how fortunate are we? Like, and it's basically, I mean, not free. You got to pay to come in, or you can watch it on HBO. I'm not sure.
HBO, yeah.
HBO picked it up, and it's funny they picked up this fight, didn't pick up Pacquiao.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's this? That bad? You know, but it's just exciting that we as West Coast people working media can just roll out of bed and be here in 15 minutes and cover a fight. So I'm absolutely loving it. I thank Bernard Hopkins for actually wanting to fight in Los Angeles, and we get to see his last fight, front row. You know?
Well, Bernard Hopkins continues to defy logic, and at 51 years of age, he should be on his rocking chair. He should be reading stories to his grandkids. He shouldn't be fighting inside that ring, but he continues to do so. He's going to be 52 in January of next year, so it's pretty amazing for me and for the entire boxing world to see that he's able to do the things that he does, because he's taking on a relatively young fighter in Joe Smith Jr. I believe he's, 28, 29? I mean, the guy can punch. He doesn't have the physical tools, or at least the boxing IQ that Bernard has, but I think it's an interesting fight because, again, you have a guy who's younger and can punch against a guy who should have retired 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, he's 51 years old fighting in boxing. Like, that's just, we're literally going to be watching a legend. Like, we're going to be watching history. Like,
watching a legend fight.
Yeah, watching a legend fight. Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. And he's not taking like some, bum, or he's not taking like some guy, the guy just beat Fonfara, who outside of Kovalev, Ward, and Stevenson, maybe number 4 in the division at the time before that happened, you know what I mean? So just the fact that he's still taking on big risks at the age that he is, and just the fact that we're able to watch Bernard Hopkins here is just it's going to be just amazing, really.
Go ahead.
Let me just say, when I said he should have retired 12 years ago, what I meant by that is most boxing insiders, most fight fans thought he should have retired or would have been retired by Felix Trinidad. He was supposed to be retired by Kelly Pavlik against Antonio Tarver. He wasn't supposed to be able to do the things that he's done. So, with that being said, as Steven just mentioned, it's going to be a legendary night.
He was old 12 years ago.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He was old when he lost to Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, like he was already.
He's on the verge of getting this AARP card.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally on the verge. I think 55, and you get an AARP card.
Yeah.
So. Not that he needs it.
Yeah.
But the fact that us in Los Angeles are actually blessed that this man who reps Philly to the fullest is going to actually retire here in Los Angeles. This is what we all call the swan song for him. And again, he's not taking on some average kid. He's taking on somebody who knocked out Fonfora. Like I was saying earlier, this kid took the punches. Fonfora took the punches of Stevenson, took the punches of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He was able to withstand those punches, but he could not take Joe Smith's punch. Something's going on here, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how crafty Bernard, what old tricks he still has in there,
And if I can add something, when this fight was being negotiated, both fighters like licking their chops, like both of them are thinking like, oh, this is an easy fight. Other guys thinking, oh, this is an easy fight. So now we got two guys who believe that they go win, which is gonna be when you have the supreme confidence, which creates for a great fight.
I mean, I stopped counting out Bernard 5-6 years ago, because every fight was like, I don't know if you guys remember, he was supposed to lose against Winky, right? Like,
yes, he was.
Odds were against him. And I remember being like, and he's supposed to lose against Tarver, and I was just like, that's it. Like, whenever Bernard Hopkins fights, he's gonna win. Like, until he actually loses, I'm picking him to win.
He was supposed to get whitewashed by Kelly Pavlik, who beat Jermaine Taylor, who beat Bernard Hopkins,
knocked Taylor out when Bernard went to decision with him twice.
So it was just, everybody's counted him out so many times. He's earned everybody's respect. We all know his story from a youth, going in jail, boxing in jail, and then coming out, becoming a pro, and look at the legendary career he's had. versus Roy Jones Jr., versus Trinidad, versus Oscar De La Hoya, versus everybody and anybody. You could literally say he is one fighter that did not duck any fight.
Yeah, he may come back at the age of 60 years old, so let's not count him out just yet.
He may be the only guy getting inducted into the Hall of Fame who's still fighting.
I don't know if that's actually possible.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Because if that was the case, Roy Jones should have been in already. All right, but again, this is just mid-December. The week prior to this, at the Galen Center, a couple miles down, we have an amazing card there too. We have Charlo versus J. Rock Williams. Co-main eventing would be Abner Mares versus Carlos Cuellar, which is an amazing fight that should have happened on the Thurman Porter card. But again, odds in our favor here on the West Coast. Like I said in the very first episode, we here are blessed and we get way too many things we shouldn't. But we're getting Charlo versus Williams, a fight everybody that wanted.
Should be in Philly. Yeah,
right. And we're getting Mares versus Cuellar. So we are having a stacked December. Obviously, October's been slow. We haven't had that much entertainment or that much boxing. But we're getting November. We've already broken down what's going on then, and we're already getting December. January looks like it's shaping up to be well as well because we got Frampton versus Santa Cruz ending that month. So there's a lot of things going on.
Mikey Garcia,
and Mikey Garcia too,
which is gonna bring everyone out.
So let me get your guys' thoughts on just boxing again, coming out of nowhere after a slow month and just delivering what we want to see, which are fights that we want to see.
I was just telling you. In the bathroom, pause. But in the that we are so fortunate. We have 7 fights in a row. We are driving distance away from. I'm counting Vegas.
Yeah.
And one because it's winter and fall on the East Coast, so people don't really come out for fights per se, like medium-sized fights. So a lot of the fights will be in LA or Vegas, but we're just fortunate. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling people they just need to save their money because whether it's on HBO or pay-per-view, you will have the option to actually attend the fight for $25 or $50, which is a blessing to everyone on the left coast. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, and you got November to remember. You got 3 spectacular fights. You got Pacquiao versus Vargas, Lomachenko versus Walters, which is at the end of November, and then you got Ward versus Kovalev. So those are all 3 good fights. I mean, you can make a choice as to what's your favorite fight. And then you got December, as you mentioned, December 10th.
Free December.
So I can't argue with that. We got a lot of great fights coming up.
Your thoughts on it?
It's incredible. I mean, it's hard to comprehend. Like normally we'll get like a week in between or something like that, but it's just back to back to back. And I mean, even just the Pacquiao Vargas, the undercard itself is amazing. Yeah, the undercard itself, like a couple of those fights could be headlining their own shows, like Boxing After Dark shows. The Friday night before this card, December 16th, Slava Chabansky's fighting Sullivan Barrera.
That's a good one. That's a
top 5, top 6 guys in the light heavyweight division going at it. That's also here in California. I can't wait.
So for all the boxing fans who were down on October, look at what you guys got coming up. November, December looks great. January, like we said, it's being ended by Leo Santa Cruz versus Frampton. We might get some things in between then. So just keep on checking our channel. Keep on checking the Fight Guys. Again, we'll bring you coverage from this press conference. Also, we'll be this Wednesday at the Manny Pacquiao Media Workout. You'll get footage from there as well. So just continue to subscribe to our channel. Look out for our content. And again, we're bringing you things that other people don't do. All right, man. We're here at a press conference doing this the way we're doing it right now. So we'll catch you guys later again.
Frederick Hawthorne, Barbershop Conversation.
Dominic Medina of RingTV.com, the official website of Ring Magazine.
And Steve Gureño, KO Artist Sports on YouTube.
And again, I am Fernando Pimentel, BehindTheGloves.com, saying we'll see you at the fights.